We're out here at Black Locust on the green course. We're going to be test flying some of these victory line streaks.
Yeah.
Newest fairway driver in the line, Climo Disc Golf, and we've released the signature line already, and this one's coming out today, I believe, for sale on the see-through victory line streak. We're doing some test flights out here today and seeing how they hold up. A little windy out here. See what they can do.
Yeah, before we get to tossing the streak, the name, 1990 through 1998, one of the best streaks in all of sports history, 9 straight world titles. And this is the disc made to honor.
Yep, that's where we came up with the name. All the names for the disc mean something to me, and this one means a lot to me since it commemorates my streak of 9 in a row.
9 in a row, so 7501 on the streak, and yeah, let's see how these victory lines throw.
Yeah, fairly neutral fairway driver, tad on the overstable side on the finish. It's hard to get them to turn over much, so kind of a point and shoot disc.
Yeah.
Feels like we got a little bit of a tailwind on this one, so I'm gonna probably put a little bit of Anheuser on this one and watch it kind of flex out a little bit, because they definitely don't like to go right too much. So I think uphill with a tailwind, I think I'm gonna have to get it over a little bit to get it to go anywhere. If I throw it with hyzer, it's just gonna wanna kind of stay over. So tugged on that one a bit.
Yeah.
Conversely, he didn't quite turn it enough, and she came right back out of it.
Yeah, I had just a touch nose up on it, but let's split the difference.
That was more like it.
Yeah, that was striped.
Try and get this one going kind of dead straight, just kind of level and flat and straight down the middle, and not introduce much angle on it.
All right. Speaking of down the middle. All right, I've got a 163 here. I haven't thrown the light ones yet, but I think pretty sure I saw we got these down to 160. So for those that like a lighter disc.
I don't think there's too much difference in stability. A friend of mine and I were throwing them around the other day, and we were throwing a 163, the exact same weight, and I didn't see much difference in the stability of it. You can hammer on that thing and not worry about it turning over, I think.
All right, let's see. I didn't notice much stability difference.
Right. And I did notice maybe it's slightly lighter, so it might carry uphill a little bit better.
Yeah.
It'll get there a little quicker. It'll go a little longer up the hill because it's lighter. I think the heavier weight ones are going to want to drop out going uphill. This hole's probably a little more uphill than it looks like on camera.
Yeah.
So it's it's a speed 7 disc, so they're not drivers, so they're having trouble getting as long as a driver might get on this hole, because it's a bit uphill. But downhill, I think conversely, these things will stay straight and go a long ways downhill.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna come from the back left and test that right side, a little height.
That's going to be a useful disc, for carving around stuff and saying there's stuff in the middle and you have to go around it and then get back to the left. I think that's going to be a great disc for that type of shot. Put some angle on in the beginning and let washer hold and glide out. It's not a dumping disc, it likes to glide. So if you put a little angle on it, it'll still glide for you, and then when it gets to its end of its flight, it'll start bleeding out and not dumping so much.
Yeah.
And carry up a little farther.
That one swung nice right to left.
Yeah, it did.
Let's go find some trees to throw through, test some of these angles. I think they both set up nice for a little left to right streaker. Coming in.
We'll pop it up with a little Anheuser off the hand. Got a little space to work with on the left, and lots of room to come back and sweep back to the left, because these things definitely like to finish back.
Yeah.
Give it a rip. Well, overturned it. Got off to the right side. Expected touch more flex out of that, but I didn't use all the space I could have.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a little flatter, less turn, maybe let the wind help.
Yep. Oh man, that was on a good
Yeah.
line. I think I'm gonna try the same thing you did. Just go a little flatter, use a little bit more of that left side space. I hit the same tree you did.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's going right at the basket too, so not too much wrong with that.
Yeah, I got a lighter one, which I kind of like for this uphill turning.
There it is. Oh yeah. Caught the tree on the left side. That was a great shot though. I really like the flight of that one. Little nose up on that one. The one I threw worse doesn't hit any trees.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give it that height. Get to that red bucket.
Ooh, almost aced the green and chicked up on by the red. Yeah, little 280 hole, looks like plenty of ceiling. Work it as high as you want, low, skip, whatever you want to do, definitely right to left. Oh, see if we can run one in there, you know,
Yeah.
at least maybe get some metal or close to it anyway.
Yeah.
Little on the wide side. Little deep of the pin, but within 12, 15 feet, I think. Yeah, I think we got to get up a little higher maybe to try the hyzer spike kind of ace. There you go. That's hunting it. That's hunting it. Oh, we got it. What's going on? Boom. Shaka-laka. They work, folks. The streaks go right in the basket when you throw them on the correct height and angle. That was awesome. Ooh. All right, I think we've done enough here.
Yeah.
Peel that thing out of the bucket there.
Haven't got me a one in a minute, but while we're here looking, I want to, so obviously the streak 1990, 1998, we called that out earlier. That's what the disc is named after, but I want to talk about the Victory Line stock artwork and just a little nod to 12. So if you're wondering, we're making the art, we're going through all these different configurations, and we had a circle originally, and we were talking, I'm like, maybe we should make that into little lines, make it into 12 separate lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's awesome. Yeah,
well, just a
12 different corners, 12 different straight lines.
Yeah, just a subtle little nod. So there's
you can almost see it better from the backside.
Yeah,
shows up a little better on the. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that you had 12 individual straight lines around there for the total number, and then the 9 for the streak.
Yeah, maybe we should have knocked a couple off for the streak, but
I think it works great.
Dang.
Great shot, man.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
All right, it's 275, looks like a short 275, finishing to the right.
Yeah.
How's that side hand feeling?
I mean, I've not been the greatest at the long sidearm shots in my life. I was always pretty good scrambler, you know, get up and down, sidearm rollers out of trouble, things like that, but I've never really threw a lot of drives off the tee pad with the sidearm. But
yeah,
I've been working at it a little bit lately, you know, getting a little better at it. The discs nowadays make it a little bit easier to throw the sidearm. Back in the day, everything was super flippy. It was hard to throw.
Yeah, you had to go deep on the. Yeah. Well, I think I'm not the strongest sidearm player either, but I think the streak's got enough torque.
Torque resistance,
to handle.
Yeah.
And especially if you are a sidearm dominant, I could see this just being a beamer of a, just like it is for the backhand.
Right.
Like yeah, that's straight. Yeah, I think if we want it to finish right, we gotta do the little more technical.
Yeah. Sidearm definitely torques a disc. There's more torque in a sidearm than a backhand, I think. And The disc needs a little bit more torque resistance when you're throwing a sidearm.
Yeah.
And these are just torque resistant enough for me to be able to get it to go, you know, fairly straight on that one. There it is. Buzzing the tower.
Yeah, there it is. Definitely, yeah, just can't crunch on it.
Can't.
Yeah, it's a fairway.
There he is. He's figured it out now. That's dropping in there for a headbanger.
Oh yeah. All right, this is a streak hole if I've ever seen one. Throw it straight. Slight finish to the left.
Yeah, I mean, if you can keep it to the right of the basket in that airspace there, and then you want to take a little finish to the left. I really can't see what the rest of the green looks like, but I'm sure it's a little bit more open on the left side than we can see from here.
Yeah, there might actually be a long basket hidden over there. So I bet it probably continues on.
Right. Setting up for the Pro Worlds next year here.
Yeah.
Making some longer pins and making it a little
sick.
tougher for the boys and girls out there.
Yeah. What kind of flight you looking for on this?
I think if I started this one flat, I think it would probably end up left early, so I might have to just get this one a little bit over on the left side and get it to flex back through the middle and then pan back to the basket there. Yeah, I think the mistake for me is going to be overturning it and hitting the right side.
Okay.
343, maybe 5 feet downhill, 4 feet downhill, so.
All right. Furthest away buys dinner?
Sure. How many throws we get? First one, blue against blue?
Blue against blue.
All right.
Oh, he's getting serious.
Cleaning some leaves off.
Slide.
No height. God, I had the line.
Right. Yeah, that was it.
Hit the line, no height. Very nice. Oh, and he gets the skip.
Oh.
Yeah, because you played the edge.
Yeah.
I played the flex.
I put more power than was needed.
Yeah.
Too. That helped, but.
Yeah, you played the hyzer edge. I played the flexi, and mine was just getting to flat when it hit, and it just stuck like Velcro.
All right, what steakhouse we going to?
I don't know. Where are we going? Hopefully it's open after 8 o'clock. Yep. A little short, but got through.
Ooh.
Very reminiscent of your first shot.
Yeah.
Sure. Didn't do a whole lot of difference.
All right, Ken. It's the 5th mold in the Climo Disc Golf lineup, the Streak. What's your thoughts?
Really loving the disc, man. It's a fairly neutral, yet a bit of overstability at the end of flight. Workable. You can throw it down hallways. You can make a curve right to left, left to right with a little bit of flex. Throw sidearms with it. You can throw hole-in-ones with it. I think a lot of people are really going to love this disc and have a spot in their bag for it.
7501 on the flight numbers. I think pretty true to that. Like you said, handles a bunch of different throws. It's just going to be your workhorse fairway.
I think so. Yeah, like I said, I think a lot of people are going to bag this disc and they're going to have a lot of confidence in knowing it's going to stay fairly straight through most of its flight if you throw it flat.
Yep.
And it's not going to bleed off to the understable side much at all. You're going to definitely have a ability to know it's going to come back to the overstable side of things at the end of its flight. Feels really good in the hand. It's got a good release, smooth, clean release. Really like that about the disc, and you can work with some different angles with it. It's not like just a one trick pony disc. You can do a lot of different things with this disc.
Yeah, and like you said, I'm excited to see how it starts flying after a couple rounds, after a few rock hits and tree bumps,
some root scrapes, and some parking lots and some curves and some wear and tear. Yeah, I think it'll be a really good all-around disc to have in the bag with a new one and a beat up one to do some different kind of angles with it.
That's the Victory Line Streak. Fairway driver, Climo Disc Golf, 7501. Available today.
Available today.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And every day after that.
Let's go.
All right. Let's keep hitting aces with it, man. Really like the look of that one.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. I'm going to keep that one.